10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Press Box with your hosts, Scott Fitzgerald and Sean Clemens.
That is so crazy. I don't know if you guys are getting some double action going on with the intro music, but I am in my headphones.
No, sir.
No.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to continue to work on this technological difficulty that I'm dealing with right now. But welcome to the show, everybody. How you guys doing out there? Fantasy world. Hope everybody's having a great time. Scotty, Double Down Dan, how you guys today?
What's up, boys? What's up? How you doing?
We are great. Doing good. Watching some World Cup. I mean, if you guys haven't watched the World Cup, I mean, we've had goals in like extra time, goals where the teams look like they're going to go for a draw, and then the other team just says, screw it, I'm going to go and score. It's just been really exciting. Dan, have you enjoyed this World Cup?
Yeah, I'm watching it currently as we speak. Germany is in extra time against Paraguay, something that I am not happy about because I had Germany to win on the money line. Bullshit, Germany, bullshit. But yes, absolutely. This has been phenomenal. If you're not a soccer fan, this is the only tournament that will make you a soccer fan. It is electric. The crowds are insane. So many great I mean, we've had like 8 goal games in this World Cup. I've never seen anything like it, man. It's been absolutely electric. Great betting. We've actually made quite a bit of money on the Discord and on DGen Fantasy. But yo, this tournament is one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
And people complain about, soccer's boring. There's no goal scoring. I mean, they widened the fields this year for this tournament.
Really made a difference.
It made a huge difference.
You can see there's a lot more scoring too. A lot more.
Just scoring chances in general. I mean, if you know, even if it's just like a 2-1 game or something, there's still a lot of scoring chances.
Exactly. And I love the 3 countries, man. I love the fact that these games are in Mexico, these games are in Canada, these games are in the United States. It really does matter, dude. And I'm really excited to see that the American crowds have been electric. That's basically it. The American team is playing. Listen, if you want to get behind a team right now, get behind your own country. They're playing really good ball, man.
Yeah, no, it's been really great. And watching the tournament, as much as I do try to watch every game. Besides rooting for the U.S., there's other teams you root for. I mean, I love I love the Colombia team. The Colombia team is great. I love the Morocco. The Morocco team is really fun to watch. I mean, that's going to be a great game.
Also, just want to throw this out there: the Colombian women in the crowds is enough to watch that game. Just going to say that they're panning left and right to just Colombian dime piece after Colombian dime piece. Like, it is absolutely absurd. The best part about the tournament is that the cameraman always knows he's got to find like the hottest girl in the crowd. He just has to keep finding hotties. So I'm telling you, if you like women too, on top of it, this is a great tournament, man. The Colombia team's really good. Morocco made a long, deep run to the semifinals last World Cup. They have the same nucleus with a little bit of extra talent. I think we're going to see Canada probably get knocked out by Morocco after Morocco handles business tonight.
Dan, what's been your most disappointing team? I'm going to let you go, and then I'll give you my most disappointing team of the tournament.
Disappointing. Just from I love Italian soccer. They haven't made a cup in the last 3 cups. It's been a nightmare. But at this tournament, I feel like Qatar shouldn't have been here. But if we're looking at like Giants, I've been kind of underwhelmed by Spain. I didn't think that for a team that my model had winning this cup most of the time, I guess, out of simulations, they just haven't really. Brazil hasn't really looked great either. Argentina's looked fucking fantastic, man. All right, don't touch his butt. Don't you touch his butt, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're having a serious conversation and you're tickling Dugong Dan's butt. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Anyways, back to the point. Portugal has been tough too. So what do you got?
I was going to say Brazil, and definitely Portugal's been a tough watch. So I could see those two teams. I mean, Brazil barely made it out today. I mean, they were down,
Japan's
1-0
good,
to Japan.
though.
Yeah, Japan is good.
Yeah.
But Brazil's just not, there's no Neymar. I mean, you don't have that, and then, Ronaldo's 41 years old. I mean, should he really even be playing? I mean, he looks like a statue out there.
He does. He had a couple goals, though. I think if you have
he doesn't run, though. He doesn't run. He just cherry picks. He just stands there.
Listen, Messi does the same shit. Messi only runs when the ball's headed towards him. That's it. So that's what he has to do, man. I get what you're saying, but from a Portugal standpoint, I'm sure there's not another striker that they would rather have in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So are you all set there, Sean?
We are good to go, buddy.
Yeah, right, it helps us know that you're set when you don't speak into the microphone that you were.
Well, I think by tickling Dugong's butt was probably the sign.
I tried to give you guys some without actually cutting you off, but hey, subtleness doesn't work with you two, I guess.
That wasn't subtle. That was largely another word that I don't know if I'm allowed to say, so I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, let's not try to get anybody arrested on the show tonight, Dan. Anyways, Dan, I know you guys are talking soccer here, which at work, Scott, I had technological difficulties during your soccer talk because I have nothing to contribute to that. I think I've watched 5 minutes of World Cup soccer so far, and sorry guys, I'm just not into it. It's not my thing. I guess if I had somebody around me who was into it and maybe got me kind of into that spirit, I might have a different opinion, but right now, just not into it, man. I'm too busy working on these updates. I'm having a lot more fun with that, to be honest with you guys. But anyways, so great talk. Wonderful. Let's move on. Let's talk a little NFL.
You know what, though? Who do you think you are coming at us like that, by the way? You don't have enough time to watch a fucking soccer game? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I'm sorry, Scott. Do you feel like maybe he's getting a little self-important these days? What's going on?
I mean, it sounds like it. I mean, the World Cup only comes around once every 4 years. I mean, come on, get behind your country.
God, right? Jeez. I mean, I'd prefer the Ryder Cup, Why don't we just go ahead and
thank God it's been an electric tournament. Listen, I swear it's almost like a show that is very degenerate that you could bet their picks and win money on that might get you into the World Cup. That's crazy. I don't know. It's almost like you could be in a Discord already that provides free soccer picks that you could get excited about.
Where is that, Dan?
It's DGen Fantasy Discord. You're in the Discord.
Oh
Get into soccer.
Dan.
What are you doing?
He gave you such a great transition.
I gave you a transition to give you, and you fumbled it.
You're supposed to be the movie man.
No,
you should have picked that up and ran with it, bro.
I'm mad at Rocky right now. I don't want to plug the show.
Oh, dude.
Oh, wow,
of Rocky,
he's mad.
I gotta know how's Rocky doing. I know he had some sort of a colon surgery or something on Sunday, and an MRI or something happened. Some crazy stuff. If it's on Sunday, I'm assuming that means it's real serious. So. How did it go? Is everything okay with it?
Listen, we got the news that Rocky Prop, about 20 minutes before showtime on Sunday, had to have the world's first MRI on a Sunday. It's a groundbreaking new treatment. He's actually the first in a study to gender reassignment, but without any cutting. That's what he's working on right now. So he had to go in for the world's first MRI on a Sunday.
Wow.
That is, I mean, good for you, Rocky, man. Breaking barriers down everywhere you can. But way to go, man. I appreciate you.
Proud of you.
So, hey, what can we say? You know, between him and Dugan Dan molesting that buffalo behind him, I really don't know, what to
Don't
think.
don't put that on Dugong Dan. You
Hey,
were
I'm
just doing
saying,
some
man,
terrible things to him.
he is literally giving him a reach around right now, and it is
Oh my
disturbing.
God.
And I keep looking at it, and I can't stop, and it's just
Dugong
driving
Dan
me
is
nuts.
insatiable.
I
He
might have to
cannot be
reposition
stopped.
him. It's too much, but
If you put your head up just a little bit, it kind of looks like he's about to jump on your head there. I like it, man. I like Dugong.
I mean,
Dugong Dan.
Dugan Dan is probably the greatest addition to the show,
Mm.
and I mean and I thought it would actually be the real Dan, but no,
No,
it turned out
definitely not the real Dan.
It turned out to be the one that can't speak behind me. That is the best addition.
The love affair of you and Dugong Dan will be studied. I will say.
I'd say it, dog. I mean, I can't help it, man. Look at him, dude. It's the flannel, I
So
think.
handsome.
I really think it's the flannel, bro. I think if he was just like, the naked version that we're all used to seeing on TV,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the
Yeah.
same.
No.
You add that flannel and the Bills hat, man, and it changes everything.
The Bills hat does make him very appealing. I'll say it does.
I know, right? I've never been as attracted to such a hairy creature before. It's really crazy.
It's really just about the Bills hat. Any Bills paraphernalia, just anything you can wear.
We're doing it again. All right. Back. We're not doing this today, guys. I specifically planned only 3 things to talk about today, so we do not continue to drag on, and we are already starting 5 minutes into the show, and we're here. All right,
having
so
a good
let's not do
time.
this.
All right. Good Lord.
I know these people want to hear the topics that we're here to talk about, not us rambling on about Dugan Dan and his molestations of buffaloes.
You are just going further
anyway.
and further. Okay.
Dude. So I mean, let's try to settle down a little bit and kind of get into a serious note here, because I feel like we're terrible about talking about this, but I feel like we need to say something. But I don't know how many of y'all have heard about Chris Johnson.
That was really good.
I mean, I'm saying, dude. But so Chris Johnson diagnosed with ALS, and I don't know if you guys saw him in the interview, but I mean, it has hit him hard and fast, dude. And the guy has gone downhill drastically. I'm not sure how much longer he's going to be able to make it. And I mean, it's just unfortunate, man. It really is. Super young daughter. Seems like a good guy, family man at this point in his life, and probably was just trying to get to the point where he was enjoying what he had, and then life comes and takes it away. So I'm just really sad to hear what's going on with him. He personally, for me, is a real big kind of influence in my fantasy life, right? Because my first year drafting fantasy football was the year, I think it was 2006, if I'm not mistaken, when he had his 2,000-yard season. And it was him, and I had Peyton, and I had Dallas Goedert as a stack. And those 3 carried me to the championship my first year and literally created the love that I have for fantasy sports, and probably would not be talking to you guys right now on this platform had I not played that season. And he was my first pick ever at 6 overall, which at the time was very controversial because he was in a timeshare. He was, was it Smash and Dash or whatever it was they had going on at that time. But man, did that turn out to work in my favor. And I've always had a soft spot for him ever since then. And I'm really sad to hear this is happening. So shout out to him, his family. And I'm really sorry for you guys, but praying for you guys over here at the Clemens family. And, man, it's just unfortunate. So, Dugan Dan, man, you got any Chris Johnson memories?
I think just watching him run the 40 was always great. I don't really have like a fantasy memory of him, but I loved watching him play, man. He was so fast. He was just
man.
So fast, man.
He had
always had a good attitude too. Yeah,
he did. He really did, man. And I love the fact that he was fun and flashy, but he wasn't mean. You know what I mean? How a lot of these guys can be mean and cruel about their fun and flashy ways, but he really wasn't that way. More like Marshawn Lynch than T.O.
Yeah. Which
so
you gotta respect.
I did really appreciate that about him. Scotty, man, what about you? You got any major Chris Johnson memories you can think of?
I mean, it's part of the 2000 club. So, I mean, that's a huge memory right there. Rush for 2,000 yards. So he's in an elite class. But I want to switch over to what are we doing with medicine? I mean, why do we need funding? I mean, we should have unlimited funding for bad diseases like this. And if anyone knows anything about ALS, I'm not going to get into it, but it's a horrible disease, a horrible way to go. So, It's and if anyone's seen the interview, he can't talk. He's got to use the computer.
Dude, it's so bad. It was so bad, bro. I mean, and like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it, dude. I am somebody who will tear up to a good Hallmark commercial, right? So it doesn't take a lot for me to get there. But like, literally watching that interview and just seeing him and his wife and not being able to speak and stuff, dude, it had me like having to grab some tissue for a minute there, dude, because that shit just was horrible. It really was, and I felt so bad for him and his family.
Yeah, and he's only 40 years old. I mean, he's not even old.
Exactly.
So
he's
it's
5
like,
years younger than me,
on,
man. I mean, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
so
4 years.
But but he's taken it with good spirits. His wife's amazing. I mean, she's been by his side the whole time. He's got a wonderful family. So I mean, it doesn't look good, but you got to have hope. So just giving out prayers, Chris Johnson. But yeah, he was an elite runner, smooth and silky, super fast. And like you guys said, love seeing the gold teeth, but he never really, he wasn't like them real big flashy players. He just, he looked good, but he didn't let everybody know about it. So tremendous player. And is he a Hall of Fame player, guys? I mean, I think he is. If you get 2,000 yards, you're a Hall of Fame player.
I think so too.
Yeah, he'll be.
I think so too. I agree. I mean,
especially after this too.
Yeah, right. He didn't have the longevity of career that usually have to get like that real like guaranteed Hall of Fame status, right? But the way that he did have that, I want to say, was it like about a 3 to 4 year window there where he was for sure one of the top 3 to 5 backs in the league at all times. Like that window right there, I think earned him with the 2,000 yard season in the middle of it. That earned him that, in my opinion. I think
he was on some bad Titan teams. I mean, they rushed for 2,000 yards,
a lot around him,
and be on some bad teams. I mean, that's really good.
Yeah, he was, man. He's a great runner, man. And like I said, I think you guys hit the nail on the head, bro. That 2,000 yard season, it's enough to put him over the top. So I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't make it in, very soon. Hopefully before it hit, he ends up, being gone from this disease, because that's obviously taken him pretty quick from where he was before. I mean, they showed a video of him a year ago at his daughter's birthday, lifting her up and blowing out candles and stuff, and he was talking about that. And like you said, I mean, you could hear his voice. It was so eerie because it sounded like him. It really did. Like the actual, I don't know if they recorded his voice.
They recorded his voice, and then they did some software or something that made it work, because he knew he wasn't going to be able to talk. So he recorded his voice, and then they did it on a computer generated with AI now and everything. I mean, you could do pretty much anything.
That's what I was going to say.
Awesome,
it sounded like it was that. It was because, I mean, it was eerie to hear, but like you could tell. And he said, inside in my mind, I'm the same guy. My body just won't do what I'm telling it to do. But inside his mind, he's the same person. And it's something that we need to think about when we see people that are dealing with stuff like this on a daily life. Like, just because somebody's debilitated physically doesn't mean mentally they're any different than we are, and we don't need to talk to them in any different light or any different way. A lot of times they are fully there. They just can't physically show it the way we can. So again, I don't want to go too deep into this because it'll get weird in here, because this is we're supposed to be a fun show and having a good time and things like this. It sucks to have to talk about them when they come up, but they deserve the time, especially a man like him.
Correct.
Agreed.
So anyways, guys, let's talk something a little bit less sad. Let's talk a little triathlon, baby. So Dan, I mean, I heard stories about how excited you were about this triathlon leagues, and how many have you started playing in yet so far? I was
in one. I was in one, and then I looked back, and I'm like, oh, the draft's coming up, and then I wasn't in one, so I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, because normally, like, in order to actually lock in your spot, you have to pay. Like, that's kind of.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. My apologies.
I mean, heaven forbid that you didn't know that a $30 league was going to require a payment at some point in time.
I knew it was going to require a payment. I didn't think it was right away.
I mean, these leagues are. I mean, Dan, these leagues fill up fast. I mean, they get in there and people start paying. And
listen, how about you just go ahead and assume that Dugong Dan isn't going to read anything that you send to him, and I will just be in there. Just tell me I have to pay right away. Because I signed out of. I fucking threw away the sleeper app, and I haven't looked at it until just now.
All right. Well, there's one right now that's filling up. So after the show, I'll send you an invite, and You can make
Is
your
it already
presence.
filled? I feel
No, it's not filled.
I will do it right now. I will do it
All
right
right,
now.
I'm going to send you the link right now, and I want to
Send me
see
the
if you
link.
go in there and pay.
Send me
So
a
Dan,
link.
so the reason that we talk in triathlon right here too is we're going to
Yes.
talk about a draft first of all. So we're going to get double devil Dan here in a little bit, breaking
Double
down
Devil.
draft teams. We know that's coming.
Yes.
Beyond that, though, 2 Thursdays from now, this coming Thursday is our joint show with Cyborg. So we're doing a joint draft. It's a best ball league of cyborgs that he's rocking. Speak of the devil, look at that, baby. Look at the timing of Cyborg jumping in the show with his The Potty Animals comment. And here we are talking about his league next Thursday. Actually, I should say this Thursday, coming up in a few days. We're going to be doing a little bit of love for Vet Cyborg, a little co-team, his channel, our channel, same show, whichever one you want to watch on. You are going to see all of our pretty faces covering Cyborg's best ball drafts, baby. Yep, that's right. Cyborg is doing a best ball draft, and we are going to be here to cover it just like we always do on Thursdays with our live draft shows, except it'll be one of his versus one of ours. Me and Scott are not playing in this draft as far as I know. We might be, we might not be. I haven't figured that out yet. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. Dugon Dan probably won't be there because he has a hard time with Thursdays, being a family man. Family comes first. But you got the rest of us there, and you know how Cyborg gets on these shows, guys. And this is his league, man. So it's probably going to be, we're going to have like Spyborg in no time in this one. I'm telling you right now, baby. And we are in the league according to Cyborg. So I should have done that, and I'm sorry I didn't. But anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But beyond that, the following Thursday we are talking triathlon, baby. We are going to do a triathlon live draft on the next Thursday show, and this one will be a fast draft. What are we gonna do, Scotty? 5-minute or 3-minute timers? Did we decide?
5-minute timers.
5-minute timers. All right, I expect everybody to pick, well before their 5 minutes is up. But it's only an 18-round draft, guys, so it's not going to be like the long ones like we had before at the best ball. And it's specific to this. There's going to be a whole unique format, so things are a lot different in this draft. And this one, I'm assuming that Dan will draft.
Yeah,
I don't know if he'll be in the show, but maybe he'll be in the draft.
Wait, for what? For Thursday? This Thursday coming up? Or are we doing
Next
a very
Thursday.
fast version of
next Thursday, the triathlon game? We're going to do a fast one. This Thursday is Cyborg's best ball. You can be in both shows if you want. You're welcome.
Send me. I will draft in that very fast league. Absolutely, I would love to draft within.
I know you like fast drafts. You have a hard time with them slow drafts. I know.
Because I can't take a week to do something. I just can't do it. It just drives me up.
He struggles with patience, guys. I mean, that's why Dan has not built any homes.
Yeah,
he's
that's
just
true.
not into that.
Also, I have 2 kids as well.
All right. How many puzzles did you start when you were young that you never finished?
I never puzzled before. Seriously, I feel like I was always doing other things.
I mean, if you didn't puzzle seriously, like what were you doing back in the day? Like, I mean, come on. Well, everybody was puzzling.
I played a lot outside with friends, and then when I hit 14, it was a lot.
You were one of those kids?
Yeah, I did terrible.
You guys and your friends and outside stuff.
I had to do things and be things. You know what I mean? I had to get out there. I had to move and shake a little bit.
Yeah, well, whatever. Nobody wanted to hang out with me, so I just stuck inside.
We want to hang out with you now. That's nice. Come on, don't get sad. Tickle Dugong Dan's butt again. It'll make you feel better.
You know what? It probably would, but I think it might be inappropriate to do it more than once in the show. You know when they say,
"Oh, okay,"
right? Like similar
Mr. Moral High Ground over here. Okay.
Oh man! All right. So anyway, we're talking triathlon game, guys. If you're not familiar with triathlon game, it's 3 different legs in one season. It starts out with redraft. It's 10-week redraft season. Best record in that gets seeded 1 through 12. 12th seed gets eliminated. That's right. They are gone. All their players go back to the waiver wire, and we start the elimination leg of the triathlon game. We have one team. It's no more matchups. It's top score every week, all the way through, highest score to lowest score. Lowest score is eliminated. Players back to the waiver wire, and waiver wire becomes a big deal every week, all the way through week 14. We'll be eliminating one final team and down to 7 teams for our best ball playoff bracket in leg 3. The top 7 teams, the highest seed remaining. So if you are the 1 seed and you got knocked out in elimination, it does not matter. You are gone. The 2 seed will now be the one to get the bye so on and so forth, all the way down to the highest seed left. Whoever it is will be the one receiving a bye in the first round of the best ball playoffs, all the way through till we crown a champion in week 17. It's a great game. It's a fun format. A lot of guys been playing it. It really is a unique situation, guys. And half the guys that are in there don't know yet. But when it gets time, do we get towards the elimination? A couple of weeks in, people are going to start really considering what they're going to do with their fob, because injuries hit. People need to do stuff. They don't really want to go crazy, but they need to get somebody. So it gets interesting. It really does. We've already had one trade. We talked about that last week, the one that I made. There's going to be more and more going, I'm sure. And the trading ends after week 10. And then from there, it's basically a free for all. So that it's a lot of fun, man. It really is. And we're looking forward to it. Scotty, man, are you ready to talk about this league? Are you in this one?
No, actually, neither of us are in this one. But I want to give some shout outs. So we already said Cyborg. We got the Crimson Ghost is in. Thunder Fist is in. We have who else is in here? Cheeky Hobson's in here. What's up, Cheeky? The Crooked. We also got the Crooked Commish. Hey guys, what's good?
What's up, dude? How you doing, man?
What is up? Give some shout outs.
I feel like we just saw him on Armin's show. Shout out to Armin over at FanCred. He's doing great things over there. And I think Crooked Commish was just on his show recently. So if you guys are familiar with Armin and you're not, or you're not, either way, go over to FanCred's page and check him out. Subscribe. Hey, check out the show with Crooked Commish. Seems like a really cool dude. It's good to have you on the show, my friend. And can't forget about our buddy Crimson Ghost, because he's got the Misfits logo that we didn't even recognize the first time around. So I'm going to mention it pretty much every show moving forward. What's up, buddy? It's good to see you again too, man.
Go ahead and pop up his comment. I would love to see the Crimson Ghost comment. I think it's a great point.
This one?
Oh no!
When it takes 2 hours to pick Jalen Coker. Kill me. Absolutely, because it's absurd that it should take 2 hours to pick Jalen Coker.
Look,
I agree.
Guys, it's a slow draft for a reason. Okay, there's a reason. There's a clock. It's not a big deal. We're not going anywhere. Football does not start for 6 weeks. We have plenty of time. Just do an Aaron Rodgers in RELAX.
Or just get in multiple drafts. Then you always have a draft. You always have.
That's
you always be
that's
picking.
Another thing I like about it, because then you can take your time in each draft and still pick and not feel rushed because you're in 7 or 8 like the rest of us.
Yeah. Thank you for the sub, Crooked Commish. Appreciate the
Thanks,
sub.
buddy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, brother. Really so much, man. That's exactly what we need. And anybody else who's listening who hasn't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. We really, really need that. That's exactly what we're here to do. And the more we can get, the more we can offer. So thanks a lot, guys, again. And I'm excited about this, man. This Triathlon draft was a really unique one. We're going to go into it here for you guys. We're going to break this draft down, talk about each team one by one. You know how we like to do this, 6-minute ab style. Except now we've got a Dan in there, so I don't know how we're going to ask some breakdowns with Scott and Sean, and it's going to somehow include Dan. But we're going to have to figure a way to do that for next season.
A little salty from you today. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. Abs doesn't work with a D. Where do you put the D in abs? You know what I'm saying? No. Don't go there. Don't you do it.
I won't, but I want to. I hope you know it. I hope you feel it in your heart.
It's just good resist. Good.
It's good that you've learned, though, now, and that you can be my moral compass when I have none. You know what I mean? So that's good. This is good.
Oh, man.
This is called rapport.
My gosh. See, guys, Rocky doesn't have me there to stop Dan. So
super
Rocky
pause, dude.
Gets the brunt of all of it from Dan on a regular basis at DJ. It is just terrible. That poor kid goes through.
He deserves it. He brings it upon himself.
Hey, look, I know you're just trying to keep the kid humble and hungry, but sometimes, man, I think you kind of, you just push him down a little too far,
I'm trying to make a man out of him.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I guess it's working. I guess maybe.
It's not. It's making him want to be with men. It's not making him want to be a man. It's making him want to love men more than he already does. So it is backfiring. It has backfired. I can't change him. And you know what? It is Pride Month, so I don't want to.
Hey, look, Rocky is the man. Literally everybody loves Rocky.
Factual.
Good for him.
And also,
I'm
Clem,
trying to be
hold
nice.
on, real
I don't
quick.
wanna,
Real quick, Clem. I just feel like we need to point out that it is Pride Month, and DGen Fantasy with Bry and Rocky might be the gayest show on the internet. So I just want you guys to know that we support that, and you should come watch us be prideful.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, that's great.
Thank you.
Awesome. I mean,
Thank
you
you.
should see the thumbnail that Cyborg's throwing up. He's awfully prideful. You'll see on the thumbnail that we got
Can't
for
wait.
Thursday's show.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and according to him, like this was all ChatGPT's doing. So it's I guess his ChatGPT swings both ways. I don't know. It's because his ChatGPT was no problem with throwing the colors in there in the order that it did, which is fine, man. Good for him. If that's what his chat wants to do, and that's what makes him happy, live your best life.
I agree.
No, Double Down is not a bear.
He's a bear. He
is a monster.
Listen, you get Double Down in a certain bar
he
scene.
started Harry and the Hendersons, actually. I don't know if
Listen,
you guys know
you
that.
get
Dan's
Double
talked about
Down.
being in movies. That's what
You
his
get
first
Double
role.
Down at a bar with a certain persuasion. I'm a dime piece in that bar, buddy. I'm just going to tell you. I'm getting free drinks all night in a certain situation. Let's just put it that way.
You know what,
okay?
Dan? Actually, looking at you, you do kind of look like the bear from The Great Outdoors. Since you shaved your head,
Wow.
there it is. There it is, right there, dude. Wow. I mean, dude,
am I a bear? Am I
now
not?
that I see it,
Who
I can't
knows?
stop seeing it.
Listen, I kind of getting a little concerned about how happy you're looking over there. Just thinking about me being a bear.
How much I like furries. You know what I'm saying?
That's on the record for sure. On your Wikipedia, I definitely put that on there. So yeah.
Wikipedia.
Yes, I wikied you.
You wear one buffalo jacket, you never hear the end of it.
Yeah. It's got a weird, slot in the jacket for some reason. It makes no sense why there's a hole in a certain area of the jacket.
I mean, it's a buffalo. What can I say? I don't know. They have holes in places we don't.
I don't know.
I don't know the explanation I can give you right now. All right. Let's move on to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah, come on. Jesus. Be serious.
All right, bring up the draft board. Did we lose Sean?
Yep, I'm here. Guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm here.
That was quick.
Yeah, so this happened because of my technological difficulties early in the show, and this was all usually set up the way it should have been beforehand, but not today. So sorry, guys. But here we are. So this is what we got today. This is our draft right here. And, these guys here, they did it differently than we normally do. I'm not really a huge fan of what they did here, but it's not horrible. What do you guys think so far, Scotty? Scotty, let's start with you, man. Before we go into each team here, give me a general consensus of your first impression of this draft board.
Well, first of all, this is the $90 league. Some big hitters in here, some guys that have drafted quite a bit. A lot of them are new to this format. So we lost it there.
Back up.
We lose.
I'm getting it back up. I just had to fix it.
So a lot of them are new to this format. The couple people that have played this before, like JoJo, he's played it before. I think Thrill Kill's played this format before. Keith Richards has played this before. But a lot of the other people have been new. So what sticks out to me is the quarterbacks.
No, this is not quarterback scoring plus 4. This one we did get adjusted to the right scoring.
Yeah, so this is 6 points per touchdown. It's half point half point PPR for tight end. And I noticed the tight end TP.
Half point TEP.
I always say that.
Every time.
The tight ends look like they were drafted later, and the quarterbacks seem like they were drafted a little bit later. So almost in a way looks like kind of like a one quarterback setup.
It is like the way they drafted it feels like one quarterback setup. And that's the first thing that I thought when I looked at the board too. I looked at this board and I go, why are the quarterbacks going so late? They do know it's a super flex, right? And I mean, these guys did this last year in the leagues we played with them in. They do not take quarterbacks early. They just don't do it. And when you got that many people in one league doing the same thing, you have to follow suit. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a bad position in the end because you think that you're going to be like, oh, I got the best quarterback stable. But since nobody's doing it, a lot of those guys end up with great players and good quarterback stables. And you're the one who's butt out because you don't have that top tier talent other than the quarterback position. And so to me, I see stuff like this happen and I immediately adjust my strategy. And starting with the next league that I did join, I did exactly the same thing. And I faded the quarterback more than I normally would, to the point to where it was really hard for me to pass quarterbacks at certain times because you know how I am about these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So that was not easy. And that you're right on when you say that. That's my first impression as well. And, Dugon Dan, he doesn't know much about that super flex yet. He'll get it figured out after the season. But it's definitely not normal, in my opinion, to see a draft board look like this in the Superflex.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at the board here, there's really only one person that attacked the quarterback position early, and it was somebody that's experienced in this kind of draft. That was JoJo of the 1-4. He did start off with Chase, and then came around with Burrow and Herbert. But he was the only player to take 2 quarterbacks by round 3. Everybody else waited. But anyways, instead of picking on one team, we can just go from team to team and we can break them down. So if you want to start, Sean, with Iron Hammer at number 1, go right ahead since he took the best player in fantasy football 101.
Absolutely. I'm going to always love talking about a team that has my boy Josh Allen on it. He started out the draft at the 1.1 with our buddy Josh Allen. Followed that up in the quarterback room with Jordan Love and Fernando Mendoza. Next pick was Trey McBride, went right to the tight end room. So he went with the extra point scoring quarterbacks and then right to the extra point scoring tight ends. Trey McBride, Dalton Kincaid, TJ Hawkinson round out his tight end room. His next pick was his wide receivers, and George Pickens filled that out with Devontae Adams, Mekhi Lemon, Michael Pittman, Aeneas Williams, I think that's Aeneas Williams, Trey Harris, and Troy Franklin. Next pickup was his running backs. He took Trey Henderson and Quinshon Judkins back-to-back picks, waited all the way down until 12th round to take Woody Marks, Tyrone Tracy back-to-back, and then Dylan Sampson to fill out that room. So I don't hate this team at all. I like that he started out getting Trey McBride at the 212, Josh Allen at the 1-1. I think those are 2 really solid picks. I don't hate George Pickens. He's somebody I probably would have went a different route. There's a guy that I like better that went a few picks later I will talk about in a little bit. But I like George Pickens in general, though, so I don't hate him taking him there. I do think that his team looks pretty solid overall. He's got kind of good depth set up across the board. I'm a little skittish about Fernando Mendoza as your third quarterback if he doesn't play early, but you might not need him for a while. So at that point, by the time a bye week comes, you'll know where you're at with him. So it's not bad, man. It's not bad. I'd probably put this guy, I would say he's playoffs, probably not like top seed, but playoffs.
Gotcha. Good deal. Well, I'll take the 102, and that's Corey Soros. He started out with Bijan and Devon Chan with his running back room, and the rest of it's really good with Stevenson, Krosky Merritt's not too bad. Jonah Coleman there in Denver, who I think is going to get a pretty good run there. And then Zach Charbonnet, he'll get probably halfway through the year when he comes back from injury. So I like the running back room, receiving room, A.J. Brown, who I think is going to start creeping up a little bit more once we get news out of training camp. Garrett Wilson, Rome Odunze, who says now that he's going to be hurt, playing with a hurt foot the rest of his life. So we'll see how that pans out there. Jacoby Myers, who I really like a lot in the 10th round. Jerry Jeudy, Tank Dell. Will he stay healthy? And then the tight end room, he has George Kittle, and he backed him up with Jake Tangent. So he's got that San Francisco tight end room locked up. But the quarterback room, he waited till the 5th round to get Brock Purdy and Tyler Shook in the 7th, Geno Smith in the 13th. The only thing I see with this team is I think he, instead of going after Krosky Merritt, I would have probably went with Aaron Rodgers or Jacoby Brissett to try to get that third quarterback. I just don't trust Geno Smith going forward. And I would have loved to grab another tight end, especially when you're around that like Jerry Jeudy range. I would have taken TJ Hawkinson over Jerry Jeudy. You still had a Njoku out there too. later on. So other than that, besides the tight end room and the third quarterback, not too bad of a team. This team is built around the running back position.
All right. We got our buddy Thrill Kills, one of our regulars here too. Dano, do you think you can take this one? You want me to read it through for you?
Yeah, I can take this one for sure. You go by.
You need me to read it.
Yeah, can you read it? Because it is kind of tiny for me.
That's what she said.
Always to me, buddy. Always to me.
All right, Danages. Jameer Gibbs. I got a mid-drink with that one. So good. All right. We're going to start out Thrill Kill Squad. He took Jameer Gibbs as number 3 spot. Followed that up with Travis Etienne, Baishal Tootin, Jadarian Price, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara, and Wilson down there at the bottom. Emmanuel Wilson. What a pick right there at the last one. So that's his running back room. His next pick was Brock Bowers at 210. Followed that up with A.J. Barner all the way down at the 14th round, and then Cade Otton that fills out his tight end room. His quarterbacks start out in the 3rd round with Drake May, Dak Prescott in the 5th, Tua Tagovailoa in the 12th. Next up was his wide receivers in the 6th round. He took DJ Moore to start out his draft at wide receiver. Came back with Alec Pierce in the 9th, Wendell Robinson in the 11th, Khalil Shakir in the 13th, Diggs in the 15th. What do you think?
When I look at it, the running back room I think is really deep, really great. I like the quarterbacks here: Drake May, Dak Prescott, tight end. Even I think you're pretty deep at. I like Barner as a second. I like Otton as a second option on a fantasy team. Got a lot of work to do with a mostly Buffalo wide receiver core and Steph Diggs, who is not currently on a team. But I feel like you have some pieces to make moves here, so you are going to have to make moves in order to compete at wide receiver.
Wait, was that you, Dan? Are you okay? That was like probably the most gentle devil Dan I've ever seen.
Did you want me to be like aggressive?
I mean, no, but I'm just surprised. That's all I'm saying.
What? That was like fantastic fantasy insight. I feel like I did a great job.
I think it was outstanding.
No, I mean, it was wonderful. Other than I just was surprised by it, is all I'm saying. It's not that it was bad at all.
I mean, the wide receivers are appalling, and he should be ashamed of himself for drafting this crew.
See, now there's the double devil Dan I was thinking was coming.
Just say DJ Moore, Alec Pierce, and Khalil Shakir is enough to make me upset already, but I was trying to be nice because you said he was regular.
Gentle bear.
All right, next one I'm not going to be nice. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, geez.
We just talked about it. We just lost the nice Dan for the rest of these breakdowns.
Oh, did you? Did you really? Because it made it seem like you didn't. So now you're going to get the very angry Dan.
Oh, boy, here we go.
I was trying to be sweet. Thrill Kill, you're terrible at drafting wide receivers. You should be ashamed. Go ahead.
It's all right. So, Scotty, you want to take JoJo?
Clem did this. I want you all to know that Clem is the reason.
I mean, unless you want to take him, but you're next. But if you lost it, I can take him.
Oh man, I mean, I could do it. I guess. I mean, it's okay. I got it. If you want to stay in order, Mister, keep us in line, guy over here. I guess
mean, Scott over there. Stay in line, right. Kids.
I know, right? Get back in line. All right, JoJo. He started out with Jamar Chase, followed that up with Ladd McConkey in the 5th round, Jordan Tyson in the 9th round, Jaden Reed in the 11th, followed by KC Concepcion on the 12th, Travis Hunter in the 14th, and that is his wide receivers. Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert were his 2nd and 3rd round picks, respectively, waited all the way to the 15th round to take Deshaun Watson as his 3rd guy. He got Colston Loveland at 4-9, which was a really surprising pick. The fact that he was still sitting there for him is a great job. All the way back down to Kyle Pitts at the 8th round. Again, another guy that should not have been there for you at that point in the draft. I think you did a solid job with those tight ends, so much so you don't need to worry about drafting another one. DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, Blake Corum, Keaton Mitchell, Sean Tucker, Tank Bigsby, and Ray Davis. What a depth at running back, huh? I like that running back room a lot. I think he's got the solid depth right there. I would probably be concerned about any room at all. It would be the wide receiver room. I just don't think that the depth after Chase is like solid depth. There's just a lot of flyer guys that you're going to have to hope at least 2 or 3 of them hit instead of one of them. So that's where my concern would be. Otherwise, it's a really solid team, Jojo. You got some good steals in there. And I know how much you love Colson Loveland. You have got to tell me, how many times have you drafted Colson Loveland this year? Because he's probably got to be your most drafted player this year. It has to be, right? I mean, there's no it's been every single one of these leagues I think he's been in. He's drafted Colson Loveland. So good for you, though, man, because you're getting him at the sweet spot every time. JT Madi 3. Are you ready, Scott? Are we in line? Is it you next? Is this the right order?
Yeah, we are in line.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not messing things up here.
All right. He starts out with Puka Nacua. He's probably got one of the best wide receiving rooms in this draft. He has Puka Nacua, Jalen Waddle, Scary Terry McLaurin, J-Mo Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr. all the way at the 8th round. Is this guy going to exceed his ADP this year? We will see. Devo, Juwan Jennings, and Isaac Tesla down there from Detroit. So very, very nice wide receiving core. This is going to be the strong point of this team. Ken Walker, Bucky Irving are his running backs, along with RJ Brian Robinson, Isaiah Pacheco. Could be maybe a touchdown vulture there in Detroit. So not bad there. Tight end room. This is where I think he could have got a third quarterback instead of Hunter Henry. I would have went after Aaron Rodgers or Jacoby Brissett, but he did end up with Hunter Henry and Dalton Schultz, who I think Dalton Schultz is the better tight end out of the two. So I think he could have waited right there, because his quarterback room is just Pat Mahomes, Daniel Jones, and Justin Fields. So both his quarterbacks coming off injury. I'm not worried about Mahomes. I'm actually really not worried about Daniel Jones, even though he sucks at football. I think he's going to have a pretty good year this year. So don't mind this team at all. I think it's pretty well balanced. I just wish he would have taken a third quarterback and maybe grabbed one more tight end.
I'm with you on that one. I think that he probably should have gotten a little bit earlier on the tight end. But I'm sorry, Scotty. I spent probably the last half of your evaluation so excited to see what happens with Dan doing Mr. Ben's team.
Oh God.
I am just like, this is literally like the
hey,
like
that's
the
why I wanted to keep it in order. I looked ahead.
This is the main card right here of a
the main
UFC
event.
Saturday night like main event right here, dude. Dan covered Mr. Ben doing this team. So before we get there, Dan, I want to give you a little background about Mr. Ben doing this. All right. He has been a player in our leagues for a couple of years now. He's not the easiest guy in the world to get along with. He's not terrible. He's just not the greatest. He'd be right up your alley. I mean, this guy fits D-Gen style like 100%, right?
Oh, so he's
so he's caused a little bit of melee from time to time with certain people because he's a little rough around the edges.
Nice.
But he's always bragging about how great he does in these drafts. So if Double Devil Dan is going to come in here and talk bad about anybody, I can promise you there are a lot of people that would love to hear it about this guy right here. So, and he'll be one that will reply. So expect a rebuttal if you have anything bad to say, because he is going to come at you, gloves on and ready to roll, baby. Just like who's that little Conor McGregor throwing stuff at buses and whatnot. That's basically what's going. He's going to be the fantasy football McGregor and just try to verbally bash you for bashing him. So I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about this team, and I really, really hope that you have some fun things to say.
I can't wait either. Who knows what's going to come out of my mouth?
Again, Dan, I mean, come on. You and these innuendos, it's got to stop.
Listen,
I know every time
you are all revved up
excited.
from tickling Dugong Dan's hindquarters over there, and you need to relax. You need a cold shower, buddy? Just take it easy, okay? God. Scott, I don't know why we deal with this guy. I'm going to be honest with you. I like you. I'm not a big fan of him right now. I don't.
I mean, hey, you know what? You guys aren't the only ones. There's quite a few people out there that aren't big fans of me. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, don't. But you got a great head of hair. We don't feel bad for you. Get out of here, dude. Don't even start.
He's going to rage quit if you give a bad review. Cheeky. Do you know why Cheeky says that, right? Because Cheeky Bot had something to say, and it's not Cheeky, it's Cheeky Bot, but Cheeky got the response for Cheeky Bot's review, and I don't think it really went over all that well with Mr. Ed. But hey, let's see if Double Dugan Dan over here can do any better.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. All right, I'm going to start us off with the receivers because that's where he went first. He started off with JSN in the first round. Nico Collins followed that in the second round. All the way down to the sixth round where he took Carnell Tate, DK Metcalf, Brian Thomas Jr. back-to-back. Ricky Pearsall and Jalen Coker were his next receivers, also back-to-back in the 11th and 12th, respectively. Waited until the 17th and 18th to finish off the draft with Jalen Lane and Tremaine Bernard. It started off his running back room in the third round with Chase Brown, waited until the ninth round for Rico Dowdle, 15th round for Tajay Spears, and that is all. He got Jaden Daniels in the fourth round. What are we doing here, people? With Trevor Lawrence in the fifth as back-to-back quarterbacks. He waited until the 10th to get a third quarterback and took Malik Willis there. And then in the 14th, took Shedeur Sanders. Probably should have taken another running back there. But hey, whatever. The next position was the tight ends. Where are the tight ends? All the way down to the 13th round with Kenyon Sadiq and David Njoku. And that is all. Dan, if you don't have bad things to say about this team, what are you doing here?
You know what? I am going to buck the trend and say this is a 10 out of 10 bananas draft.
Whoa!
I'm kidding. Guys, I'm absolutely I'm absolutely
I was going to walk out.
No, we're not walking out.
And walking out.
Listen, there is no excuse. There is no excuse to draft this many wide receivers. Are there only wide receiver slots? Is that what I'm seeing? Do you guys not have running back slots in this league, or is it just wide? What is it? What's happening in this?
I have no
idea. 3 running backs,
there.
And he took Shedeur Sanders with 3 running backs? You took 19 wide receivers in an 18-man roster. Your quarterback could double as a wide receiver. Malik Willis, Shedeur Sanders might be playing wide receiver by the end of the year. Nobody knows. Jaden Daniels might be healthy. I would go ahead and say just due to the last couple of years, he's probably not going to be healthy. Trevor Lawrence, I've never been a fan of him, but if he was a woman, oh my God, he would be gorgeous. Anyways, back to the point. Your running backs are god-awful.
Dudes. And how they look quite often. I noticed that.
Listen, the running backs are god-awful. The wide receivers, after a certain point, you're not going to be able to start. You got Pearsall, Coker, and who's the last guy? I can't see his name.
Lane and Bernard. Lane and Bernard.
Yeah, you got 4 guys at the bottom. You should have drafted a running back, Doug. I don't know what we're seeing on this board, and if you think your draft's not terrible, this is god-awful. This is a bad draft. Outside of the first 2 picks, I think you may have been hammered. I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh my God, that's so funny, bro. And like Cheeky Bot, by the way, Cheeky Bot's review was nowhere near as bad as that. And he went cray-cray. So I cannot wait
to see what
he has to say about that.
This is god-awful. In the first 8 picks, he picked 5 wide receivers. What the fudge are we doing there, buddy? What's going on? What's this guy's name?
His name is Mr. Ben doing this.
Mr. Ben, you need to start doing something else. That's what I would start thinking about.
Mr. Not been doing this long, man.
Listen, Mr., you need to go to fantasy baseball or something. I don't know what's happening. Go to a wide receiver centric league.
Man, we still love your presence, brother, but Dan has a right to rip this squad, in my opinion.
This is a bad team.
Work.
Yeah, this is a bad team. Starts off strong too.
Oh man, yeah, that's right, Cheeky. This is gonna be great, right? You know they're gonna be excited. You should go in there and tell them all to come jump in here and check this out because they're missing out on some greatness. Oh man, that was awesome. I told you guys that was gonna be a main event, and it did not disappoint right there, bro. That was just like UFC at the White House. Everything about it was awesome except for the location. Oh man. Woo! All right. Let's move on to the next one. Is this mine? Do I have to go again now? Right up. I have to follow Dan again.
Yes, you're next in line, Sean. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right. Sorry, Teach. Next up, Vicky Taru. Christian McCaffrey was the first pick. Jeremiah Love was a third rounder as the next running back off the board. Tony Pollard in the 9th round. Nate Singleton, Braylon Allen, and Kaylon Black filled out the running back room with the last 3 picks of the draft. Drake London went as a second-round pick, followed by Zay Flowers, Christian Watson, 6th and 7th round, respectively. Chris Godwin was in the 10th round, Xavier Worthy in the 12th, and Denzel Boston was his 14th and final wide receiver, 14th round and final wide receiver off the board. Jalen Hurts was the first quarterback in the 4th round, CJ Stroud in the 8th, Rodgers in the 11th, and Cousins in the 15th, so 4 quarterback room on this squad. Tyler Warren fell all the way to 5'7". What a travesty that turned out to be for everybody but you. Tyler Warren and Chig Okonkwo are your only tight ends, and I don't think that's terrible knowing that Tyler is the guy that you have in the top spot. I don't hate the squad. I'm a little concerned about your running back depth. I like Jeremiah Love quite a bit, but if I'm taking him, I try to back him up earlier with a more solid player than a Tony Pollard because I just worry about the rookie potential situation in that offense not being great for him. Otherwise, I don't hate him at all where you got him at the 3-7. Drake London at the 2-6, I also thought was somebody I probably would have went a different route. I might go with another running back there and then do like the 3 backs and then come back and do the receivers later because I do feel the depth of receiver is easier to get a hold of some solid starters later on in the draft. But otherwise, I don't hate the squad that much. The depth at quarterback suspect a little bit, but not much you can do if you wait until the 8th to take your second one. So hopefully you don't have to worry too much about that, though, because you do have some good, just overall solid foundation to your squad. So AZ all night is Scotty's team, and you're lucky because Ken Richardson is the one who's going to be stuck with Double Devil Dan over here. So Scotty, will you want to be real nice and friendly to AZ all night?
Yeah, I thought he put together a pretty good team. I mean, his running back eccentric. He did take Derrick Henry over Jonathan Taylor and James Cook, which I really don't like. But, I mean, the king is the king, so I'm not going to fault you there. Went back with Marion Hampton, Karen Williams, so like the running back room there. Tyler Algier, who should get split carries with Jeremiah Love. Pretty good, like I said, running back room. Wide receiver room, T. Higgins, Quentin Johnson, like Michael Wilson a lot. Josh Downs, Higgins, and Shaheed. The quarterback room, I love the 2 quarterbacks, Jackson Dart and Baker Mayfield. Got it to get those guys that late, especially Jackson Dart, who I think is going to be really good in Harbaugh's offense. I wish you would have jumped a little bit early on the 3rd quarterback. Now, see, rounds 9, in my opinion, rounds like 9 through 12, to me, that's like the wide receiver 2 dead zone. So I would rather take a 3rd quarterback or another running back than take a wide receiver 2, because you can get a wide receiver 2 down in rounds, 12 or 13. So I would have taken a 3rd quarterback instead of Downs, or possibly another tight end in Gadsden and Goddard, who I think is a steal in the 12th round, because you have Andrews and no one else. So besides a 2nd tight end who I wish you would have jumped on, and a 3rd quarterback, I think this team's not too bad.
All right, well, there you go, guys. The glowing review by Scott. Surprise, surprise, right? I mean, I know he was going to say that as soon as I saw Jackson Dart was the first quarterback on the team at 5'8". I knew right then and there that Scott wasn't going to have bad things to say. So, here we go. But that's not why we're here, right? We're all here to see the main event, and that is Double Dugon Devil Dan talking about whatever team he happens to be lined up with. And this week, today's unlucky recipient is Keith Richardson.
Hey, before we get into Dan, I want to see what happens before we get into Dan's review. I'm sure he knows, but Germany just lost in a shootout.
Yeah. I'm currently watching it.
We'll see if Dan's blood pressure is like sky high right now.
I'm not happy. I didn't have Germany going too much further. I had them losing in the next round anyway, so it's not a big deal. But to lose to Paraguay is just unforgivable. So good on you, Germany. You suck. So let's continue. We're good.
This is the elimination round too, right? So that means
they're done. They're out.
Yeah, they're done.
Oh wow!
They're absolutely out.
Really, first and foremost, I'm going to say another apology to Mr. Keith Richardson over here, because this is not going to be good for you. Dan, I can tell, is unhappy, and
I'm not
you're probably going to get the brunt of it.
I'm not happy right now.
I'm going to go ahead and read.
Dan just lost a little bit of cash, and he's not happy about it.
I'm going to read through this with an abundance of caution and hope that we can try to settle the nerves a little bit here. Amon-Ra St. Brown and CeeDee Lamb are his first 2 picks at 1.
You know what? That's making it worse. I feel like just read it normally.
I was trying to give you my soothing.
Don't give me the
soft radio voice,
2-hour
dude.
version per pick, please. Okay, let's just do it straight. Let's get it going here. Okay.
Oh, all right. Amon-Ra St. Brown and CeeDee Lamb, top 2 picks on the receiver. Sixth round, he took Mike Evans, Jalen Naylor, Marcus Golden. Oh, hey. 13th and 14th round, Brandon Ayuk and Calvin Ridley fill out his wide receiver room. Caleb Williams, Bo Nix are his 2 quarterbacks, and that is all. Sandwiched between them was Javonte Williams as his first running back, Jalen Warren, Chuba Hubbard, Jonathan Brooks, Rashaad White, Katron Allen, and Jadon Blue fill out his running back room. And his tight ends, he waited till the 9th round, tacked it back-to-back with Travis Kelce, Isaiah Likely, and that is all.
Wow. I feel like the wide receiver room is the first 3 options are good. Let's hope that Mike Evans can stay relatively healthy. I don't mind Caleb Williams or Bo Nix. Madden curse might be real. You never know. So careful with that Caleb pick. The running back room is extensive, and I feel like maybe a little overdone when looking at these tight ends. Travis Kelce looked like he was just not interested in playing football for the first 13 weeks of last year. So don't know if this is going to be different or if they've got him on all the HGH possible to get him back to playing football again. But I'm not sold on this Giants team that's had the worst offseason I've ever seen in my life. Isaiah Likely, I think, will be utilized well. But even in Harbaugh's offense, in Baltimore, it's not like he was lighting up the fantasy boards. So I think you got a lot of work to do outside of quarterback and wide receiver. I feel like waiting as long as you did for a tight end, it looks like you could have gotten some options that I maybe like better than who you got. So too many running backs. This is the opposite of the last guy's team. Too many running backs here. Let's figure out the tight end position. And honestly, looks like you're gonna be looking for at least a third or a fourth option with the running backs as well.
Yeah, I agree. And and so to make a caveat out there for you guys too, so everybody understands, this is a definite opportunity for people to trade between first and 10th week. So don't. These aren't going to be like best ball scenarios, guys, where they have to make it through a whole season. They're going to be a waiver wire and trade and everything through the first weeks, and then they're going to have the really amazing waiver wire runs through the elimination rounds where they can really fix things. So they only need to survive for a while through that. And if you notice, there's a lot of guys that attack things bye-week oriented, so they wanted bye weeks early on before the 10th week, so they weren't in the elimination rounds when they had a bye. So some players kind of got moved around the board a little bit based on that too, more so than normal. So you're going to see a little bit of variation based on that. But again, I still think you're right, though, Dan. He should have attacked at least one more tight end at a certain point in time over all the extra running backs.
Yeah.
All right, Scotty boy, you're next up, right? Am I in line, Teach?
No, you're not in line.
Is it my turn? Because Dan just went, and I went right before. Oh, no, that's right. It is my turn. I always follow up.
How do you not know how to do this by the 9th team? I don't understand.
He wasn't a very good student with paint with numbers. So just, he could figure out one,
listen,
2, 3.
He found out that he had a great head of hair, and he just kind of gave up on everything else, huh?
Yeah, he just skated through life by just his hair.
I guess so. I didn't even put any gel in it today. I just came out the shower just like this,
Must be nice to just walk around with bedhead all day.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was. I thought about doing it up too before the show, and I was like, no, I'll just come on the show with some Kramer ass hair, look at me. Oh man. All right. T Gibbs 082. Started out the draft with Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, Jordan Mason, Emmett Johnson, Mike Washington fill out his running back room. His next pick was Lamar Jackson. They filled that out with Kyler Murray, Jacoby Brissett for his quarterback room. Rasheed Rice was his first receiver with Egmika Egbuka, Luther Burden, Cortland Sutton, Romeo Doubs, Trey Tucker, and Chris Bell, as his final receiver. His tight ends are Harold Fannin, Jake Ferguson, and Jawan Johnson. I actually think this team is really, really good. I love that he got Rashee Rice to fall all the way down. Now, remember I talked about a receiver that I would have taken over George Pickens. It's probably Rashee Rice is the guy I was talking about, and look how far he fell. So to me, I think this is a great team. They did a great job here. Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs. I'm a little worried about Jacobs, but I do think that Emmett Johnson or Mike Washington, one of the two, is going to be a sneaky good pick this year. Watch what happens. And I think Harold Fannin and Ferguson in the 8th and 9th round was a legitimate steal. It's ridiculous that Harold was there for you at 8-3. That is crazy. So I'm really excited about your team, man. I do think you have the chance to be a potential champion in this league. All right, Scott. Greatness. Go for it.
Yeah, greatness. So just by looking at his team, I really like it a lot. I mean, we'll talk about, even though he didn't take a third quarterback, I'm not going to ding him because he just took value wherever it was. So start off with James Cook and Saquon Barkley. That's a nice 1-2 punch. Devontae Smith, Chris Olave, two really good receivers I like, especially Devontae Smith. He should, obviously gobble up all the targets in that offense. Ended up with Jared Goff and Matt Stafford as his quarterbacks. So two really good quarterbacks right there. And then Sam Laporta and Tucker Kraft, two tight ends, along with Brendan Strange there. So really like that tight end room a lot. Parker Washington, Addison, McMillan, I really like a lot. The rookie Branch, A.D. Mitchell, Flournoy from Dallas. I mean, just really like these late wide receivers a lot. So I really like the wide receiver room. And then to finish off the running back room, I love Kenny Gainwell. I think that's going to be a 50-50 split. They're in Tampa. Aaron Jones, even though he's old as dirt, he'll be used quite a bit. And actually George Halane, he could get some run, even though it's way down at the end with Charbonnet being out. I don't think they're going to give Jadarian Price all the carries. So somebody's going to have to step up in that offense. So I love this team. This is probably my favorite team of the whole league. He can get a third quarterback. I'm not worried about it, but this is a strong contender.
Would you say that he could win the whole damn thing?
I think so.
Wow. Well, way to go, greatness. As you know, Scott, it's always really hard to get a good review out of Scott. So great job there.
Wow.
All right, Dano.
Wow.
Final last one, bro. Main event. You know it. Final team. Bankrupt Ali is the unfortunate person who's going to have to listen to Dugan Dan break down his squad. Danny, you ready for this? I'm going to read you through it.
Yes, please.
Clear out my throat. Let me clear my throat. All right. Ashton Janty, Brees Hall, Cam Scadaboo, Kyle Monungai, and Chris Rodriguez are his running backs. Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, Tet McMillan, Omari Cooper, Tyreek Hill, wow, and Darnell Mooney fill out his wide receivers. At quarterback, he took Sam Darnold, Cam Ward, Bryce Young, all back-to-back, and finished off the draft with J.J. McCarthy. His tight ends, he waited till the 11th round to take Arondé Gadsden, Dallas Goedert back-to-back, and Garrett Helm in the 16th.
This is lukewarm, I think. Genty is... I don't know, man. He goes back-to-back with Genty and Jefferson, kind of two guys that I'm not extremely high on this year, to be honest with you. I wasn't high on Genty last year. I don't know that it gets better this year in Las Vegas. Jefferson better hope to Christ that Kyler Murray is playing more quarterback than Call of Duty, because if he is, he's toast. This is not going to be a great year. Malik Neighbors was at a softball game limping around like he just had ankle replacement surgery the night before. I don't know, man. This is tough. And you got Brees, but God, every time I've had Brees, I just haven't been happy with it. Tet McMillan, stand out there like that. I like Gadsden.
It sounded like an STD commercial.
What?
It sounded like an STD commercial.
Yeah, kind of a little bit. It was. This is a little bit of an STD type team, so that makes sense. Monangai and Rodriguez on one team. I'm good on that. I like nothing about your quarterback room. I have to be real honest with you. I am not a fan of any of these guys that you picked up. I think J.J. McCarthy, you could have taken a handicapped Lion with your last pick, and I would have liked that a little bit better than JJ McCarthy. So I don't know, man. This is not a great team drafting from a spot that I genuinely love drafting from. The last team is usually, I love that last spot because you get to double up. So yeah, I don't like it. This is a bad team. 2 bananas out of 10.
Wow. I mean, you guys are so low on the banana scale, and granted, Dan was in a bad mood. Obviously, whenever Dan loses,
I'm not happy. Germany is the worst.
So you guys did get the wrath of Dan of Germany, basically, because of that. So I'm sorry that you guys had to go through that. But Mr. Ben took the brunt of it, so nobody has any right to be too upset because we all got the opportunity to watch that amazing breakdown by Dan, and Mr. Ben's wonderfully great, not so good squad. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on. All right. So let's talk about the next segment here, guys. And this is one of my favorite segments. So if you guys are not familiar with this segment yet, where have you been? Because we have done this segment now for quite a while. And I mean, this is probably my favorite, I think. I'd have to say, what do you think, Scott? Is this your favorite segment?
Oh, yeah. I like this. Sorry, I'm trying to fill leagues.
I mean, geez,
everyone's paying.
Everyone on the air.
I know, but I gotta work, man. I gotta work too. I gotta work.
2 weeks in a
Not
row,
during the show, Scott.
I gotta verify payments.
Oh man, I gotta say too, that whole month that Scott was gone, those things never happened with Dan. Dan was always on point, focused. Whenever I came to him with something, he was ready. He wasn't looking down and then give me the he wasn't doing any of that.
He's doing it now. He's still doing it. Wow.
I got guys saying they paid in, they didn't pay. I mean, sending me screenshots.
He's like, you guys are out late.
Now, Scott, did you get the screenshot that I sent you? It's not of a payment.
Yeah, it says, where do I pay? And right underneath where he says, where do I pay? There's the pay link.
Yeah. Where do I pay, Scott?
You click on the link.
Did you also get the other DM that I sent about the picture of my situation down there?
The upside down pineapple?
Well, I just wanted him to look at it. I know Scott is a bit of a penis doctor, so I just wanted to see if he could look at something for me. There's a little bump at the tip. I was worried.
No, I did not.
All right.
Look, you'll see it.
I couldn't find it.
I couldn't either, to be honest with you. You just have to get a pair of binoculars and just kind of look.
So this is a great segue into our next segment, guys. It's the ambiguously split duos. That's right, baby. It is back. Everyone's favorite segment, the ambiguously split duos, where we decide who is going to be 1A or 1B. Scotty, you were not here for the last time. Get out of your phone. This is ambiguously split duos now, buddy. You were not here for the last ambiguously split duos, and I know that we talked about how much you missed it, and I wanted to make sure that we included it again for you. So here we are with the tight end version, because in honor of Pride Month and our good friend Rocky, we thought today would be a great day for the tight ends. So, Scotty, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. It is a segment I really like. We did the running backs. Now we're going to do the tight ends. So pretty excited to see what animation Sean cooked up here, because the animation is usually really good.
Yeah, see, and Cheeky right here, he knows this segment. He is excited, just like the rest of us right now. Dan remembers this segment from last time, and we're not going to get the same shocked look out of Dan as we did last time, because he's seen the segment now. But the first time, man, it's worth going back to rewatch it, because it was a blast. And while you're there, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, because we can't give you ambiguously split duos if we don't have subscriptions, baby. That's just what it means. That's the food it feeds. All right. I'm rhyming like a M&M over here, except I'm nowhere near that talented. Dan,
you're pretty
should we break this open, baby? Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's crack this open. Let's get it going.
All right. First one up. Drum roll, please. Dun, da, 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 da. It's Rondé Gadsden and David Njoku of the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, Scotty, my friend. I can tell that you're excited about breaking this down by that big grin on your face right now. Who is the man in this offense, and what do you think of our awesome graphics?
Well, you know what? I'm looking at these graphics, and you know what? There's one I hope you're gonna put on here because I think Dan would love it, and I hope you put this one on.
So I'm not gonna lie. I've got a couple extra graphics that I tried to get to, but I just ran out of time before, so I had to reuse the same pictures.
Okay, I hope you use the one that's our favorite. But we'll see.
I think we did. Yes, I think we did, and you will see that one here.
All right, I can't wait for Dan to break that one down. That make sure Dan gets that one.
Oh yeah, he's gonna fight. We're all gonna get them, dude. This is everybody, baby. So Scotty, you start. Tell us what you think between Rondé Gadsden and David Njoku.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of Njoku. I think he's a physical freak, and I really like what Rondé Gadsden did last year. I think they're going to both be used quite a bit, so I think it's going to ding both of their production going forward. So as far as drafting them, unless I'm getting a huge discount on especially Gadsden, I'm not drafting them at his price. So will they be usable? Yes, but they're going to be a headache going forward. So if I have to, gun to my head, if I got to make a choice, I'm going to give it to the younger tight end. I think he's just maybe not as athletic as Njoku, because Njoku's pretty athletic, but I think he can run the seam route. He can run those deeper routes where Njoku, I think, is more of a goal line guy. So if you're looking at like touchdown upside, like I'm looking at like Njoku for like touchdowns and Gadsden for like the yards and receptions.
Danny, where you at?
I'm gonna go the other way. I think Njoku fits this offense a little bit more than Gadsden does, and I think he is in for quite the year, actually.
I mean, so I'm basically going to be the tiebreak then, huh? So we got one Njoku and one Gadsden going right now.
Yep.
So honestly, on this one, like I've been back and forth. This is probably the biggest one that I have a hard time with as far as who I think is going to be the main one between the two. And I want to say it's going to be Gadsden because of what I saw out of him last year. But David Njoku, I felt like, has always been underutilized in Cleveland. And I know he's extremely talented and he's experienced. And I feel like in a good offense with a good O-line, I think David Njoku can thrive. And like Scott said, it might be like the Devontae Adams to the Puka Nacua in the end, where, one maybe is like the superstar and the other guy's just doing the dirty work but getting lots of points in the process. But I think David Njoku, in my opinion, is probably the guy to own because of his cost. You're getting him at so much cheaper right now than you are Gadsden. Gadsden is not expensive anymore ever since the addition of Njoku. But Njoku is still dropped way down in those late teens. And I think that's where you got to just jump all over a guy like that. So I think Njoku is the one to go with here, more so for the draft cap than anything else. So the next one up, Scotty, this might be your graphic of choice. Boop, bada, boom. Come on, baby.
That's for you, Dan.
And it's such a good team to do this with, too, by the way, because they are the city of brotherly love.
You love that with the Eagles. I did that on
fantastic.
purpose.
I only wish Bri was here to see this greatness. I only wish Bri was here.
Look how excited Eli Stowers is.
I know, and look how mad Goddard is. He's like, what is going on? That was a happy accident. I swear to God, that's a Bob Ross tree right there. It's a complete happy accident. Oh, it's so good. The next ambiguously split duo.
All you, Dan.
All right, listen. I am not I feel like I'm going to go Goddard here. I guess I don't really see the style. I don't know. I don't see the real. I think Goddard's going to be the clear number one here out of these two. That's what I think. I do. Bry needs to be here for this. This is great. This is great.
Oh, Scott, you go.
All right, we've lost Sean. So we I agree with Dan 100%. I think we're gonna get one more year out of Dallas Goedert. But if you're in Dynasty, you got to be super excited about next year with Eli Stowers. This guy's a really good receiver, and it wouldn't shock me if they put them both out there. We'll see what happens. They did lose AJ Brown, so there's going to be some additional targets to go around. So we'll see what happens. But I think Goddard is definitely going to be the 1A in that offense as far as tight end. But don't be shocked if Stowers gets some involvement. And if Dallas Goedert gets dinged up for any reason, I mean, look for Stowers to be an immediate waiver wire pickup.
Oh man, everything Scott said. I agree with all of that. I can't even go crazy. It's too good.
It's just so wrong, that picture. That picture is so wrong.
The looks on their faces. It's just too much. Oh man. Goddard's the one to own. Stowers is the one to back him up with a handcuff. Okay, next one up.
That's so great.
Oh, all right. Musa, baby. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one here.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
And I saw these before, and it's still.
All right, we've lost Sean here. So the next group of tight ends we have is Kenyon Sadiq and Mason Taylor from the Jets. I'll break this one down until we get Sean back, but I think the clear choice to me is going to be Sadiq. He's going to be running around there like a receiver in that offense. But you know what, though? This offense is going to be such garbage. I wouldn't expect a ton of production out of either of these two. But, I think Sadiq will definitely get most of the targets there. But you can't trust Geno Smith. There's other players to go around. This offense is going to be terrible. So, Dan, what do you think?
I actually think that Sadiq is going to make Mason Taylor expendable. I think Sadiq is the next. I feel like I have. Yeah, Sean, breathe. Please breathe, dude. Jesus, you were going for a minute there. You're still going. Still going. Look at
the shape of that car.
Anyways, back to the point. I think Mason Taylor is going to get just aggressively beat up in this matchup. I think Sadiq is going to be the next rookie tight end that shows out and has a great season.
Oh man, I agree.
I agree with that as well.
I think Sadiq is the man between these two, and I feel so bad for poor Mason Taylor to be drafted or before Sadiq on the same squad because he really was showing something. And I think he's going to be a really solid tight end. I just don't think it'll be for the Jets. I think they'll stick with him for the rookie contract, and then he'll move on somewhere. And hopefully he'll get an opportunity wherever he goes after that. But right now, I think Sadiq is going to be the guy. They put the draft cap in him. They want to make sure they lean into these rooks. I don't think Mason Taylor is going to be their long-term answer unless they sign him again and keep him as that bookend guy, which I would hate for him. I want to see him grow into what he can grow into. I don't want to see his cap or his potential capped by the presence of a just more physically talented player. So that's my breakdown on these two guys in their PP car. Guys, this is our favorite segment for a reason. The ambiguously split duos always is a blast. Everybody loves it. If you haven't already, like and subscribe so you can get more of this because this is amazing. I mean, we still got wide receivers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could even do quarterbacks now with some of the.
There's a couple quarterback. There's actually probably 2 or 3 quarterback situations that we could break down too, also. But yeah, I love the this segment here, especially with the graphics. It's just so great. We got Sean. You got to find some other ones too.
Oh, dude, I've got some great ones too, bro. I got some great ones too. They had me. I mean, you think these ones had me laughing? You should have seen the ones I found that I would have. I just didn't have time to get them built out properly. But I will do that before the next time they have the show.
Yes,
because I want those new graphics. They're so good.
So this will definitely be.
Dan especially is gonna love them.
Yeah, this will definitely be a staple topic going forward for until the
exactly.
season.
Yeah, there's three. I'd say I could think of 3 quarterback groups right off the top of my head right now that we could easily put an ambiguously split duo together for. And then it would be a legitimate conversation. It's not just like an obvious answer.
No, I agree 100%. So Dan, how did you like that segment?
I always like that segment. The first time I was laughing the entire time. So
it really is. We should have probably started with that instead of waiting until we drug on an hour and a half before we got into the fun one. But I mean, I love that. Again, I think I need to just go down to 2 segments instead of 3 and stop trying to cram more stuff in one because we just can't do it. We're not built for that.
Yeah.
So this is and right. I mean, who wants that, right? Who doesn't want to see me just laugh on air for like 3 straight minutes, right? It's got to be great and entertaining, I'm sure. Oh man. All right, guys. So the one last thing we want to talk about is some amazing updates on our roster roulette. So Dan, I've seen you on there playing, bro. I noticed you've been down there hitting some of that leaderboard up, dude. Have you been able to climb up into the top 5 yet?
Yeah, I did one. I did yesterday for a little bit. I'm sure it was beat up pretty quickly, but yeah, that game is addictive. I'm still just man, I spent the better part of 2.5 hours yesterday on that game.
Yeah, I mean it's
fantastic.
The same thing for me, dude. Like I'm telling you guys, like
it's addictive.
So let me go and double check here real quick. I'm gonna hit this refresh button so I can give you guys accurate numbers. But I'm gonna tell you just off the top of my head that we've gone up. Last time we spoke, it was last Thursday when we did our show, and we had just hit 1,000 games at the time, and we were really excited about that. Like, you know, 'cause that's a milestone. No matter what you're doing, that's a nice milestone to hit. So I was pretty excited about all that. And then we went over 1,000, and I just kind of watched it, and I've been eyeballing it, and there's a daily counter on here too, and there's a lot of nice little numbers that I can look at. But the one that's really stuck out to me so far has been the fact that we went all the way up to, are you guys ready for this? 2,372 games currently played so far. It's amazing. I mean, we've gone over double. We had almost 500 games played yesterday, and we would have more right now if I wasn't in there throwing updates all day long and slowing everybody's gameplay down. But I had to get everything squared away for these new trades that we added, and I wanted to make sure I got those done for you guys properly. So, you know, it was necessary, but otherwise we still ended up with over 300 games played today so far. I mean, it's been amazing, the return that we've had, the response we've had, and it's all thanks to you guys out there checking it out and giving us feedback and helping us improve it. We've added some literally user suggested additions on the show or on the game that we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. And it's been just a real great experience to have all you guys be a part of this and help me play through it. I know Crimson Ghost, man, this guy here has been one of our number one players, if not the number one player. I'd see his name so much more than I feel like anybody else's. There's a few guys that are in there quite often, and he is definitely one of them. And like I said, most likely the top one. So I really appreciate your feedback too, my friend, and the new trades and everything that came out of feedback from you, just like our boy Buster and our boy Martin Grundle, not to be confused with Buster Martin. There's Martin Grundle and there's a Buster Martin, but both of them have been really big contributors to this process, along with our buddy Dan. So between all you guys, man, we really say thank you to you and everybody else out there that's playing on that game right now, because that's what we need to get this thing better. And so far, man, it's just been a blast. We're about to get an update on the leaderboard. It probably just reset the current leaderboard right now. We had Danik D is our current leader right now, which I'm assuming is going to be the actual guy who locks it down for the day, considering that we are now after 5 o'clock. And if I hit the refresh button, I bet you it will go right back to the normal screen.
I just refreshed it. It's there's nobody on the leaderboard, so it's brand new.
Yep. So here we go. Brand new leaderboard, guys. Get in there and start playing right now. Go hit that daily leaderboard. You can throw your name right up there at the top. Me, Dan, and Scott are going to play a game locally with our little party play mode so that we can just sit here and click through. They don't have to log in on their phones or anything like the DGen boys did because they did it the hard way on their show. But I am going to do it the easy way over here because we like Back to the Future. And I'm going to play as party mode.
Yeah.
So, guys, one of the things that we have here now is the queue. I know we talked about this last time, but if you guys go in here, you can literally join the queue and start up a fresh game against somebody out there who wants to play with you at whatever time you're ready to play. There will be challenges in the friend zone, and the friend zone is somewhere you do want to be. It's first time ever. So make sure that you guys keep an eye on all these things. I will continue to update that as we go along. I really wanted to make sure I got these trades in here first because that was more important for today's show. I wanted you guys to see how the trades are going to work. So let's go right on over here to party mode. And Dan, first things first, I added something for you and Brian because if you guys didn't notice, over on DGen's show, go check out DGen Fantasy, like and subscribe while you're over there. Brian was talking a lot of mess. He did not like the way the game played out. Granted, he lost, so anything that Brian loses at, he doesn't like. That's just his personality. But that's not the point. There was some actual legitimate concerns that he brought up that I thought were viable, and they were worth talking. And I just typed his name because we're talking about him. But I thought he made a really good point about the starting spot. So when the game used to start out, it would be whoever was the first player. So in this case, it would be myself. And there's Brian's name again because I'm still talking about him. But I would be first to spin every time, and that I didn't feel like that was fair. Brian said it was wrong. He was right. It was wrong. So I changed it. So now when I hit this continue and start button, there's going to be a random draw for whoever gets the first spin between the three of us. So be prepared, gentlemen, because it is coming. And you click continue and you click start roster roulette. All right. Look at that. It landed on you, Scotty.
Wow. Scott, is this the first time you've ever been able to spin before in your life?
What?
Is this your first spin ever, buddy? Because I feel like Clem is the only one that gets to spin all the time.
I mean,
wow.
No, I've been on the leaderboard quite a bit.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Clem's always number one. Just saying, I've never seen Scott up there.
I'm up there, and I don't have. The thing is, too, I don't even have to play that much, and I get on there right away. So I don't have to go through several games. But who did I end up
have to play all night long like somebody else I noticed the other day? You know, it's like I was like 12 o'clock my time, and here's Dan popping up with a new game. I'm like, what is going on over here?
Yeah. So who did I land on? Is that
you didn't spin yet?
You have to spin first, there, Scott.
Oh, well, spin. You got to do it for me.
I know, but we were building up, buddy. Come on now, we're creating some build up. For some reason, this first roll has a little glitch. I'm gonna have to fix now. But the New York Giants, you get one player off the Giants, so you can take Scott.
I don't even like this. And everyone gets their own reroll too, right?
Yes, everyone now gets their own reroll, and it's a nice blue color, so it's nice and easy to know the difference between that and your spin button.
I don't even know if I want anybody on this team, to be honest with you.
Spin class. I like that.
You know what? I'm going to, just give me Malik Neighbors.
I was going to say, what kind of a guy would you be to not do that? Waste your reroll right there. All right, Dano.
Let's do it. Give me something good, buddy.
By the way, Dan, the other big change that we made is that you will pick every player off of whatever team it lands on. It does not move player to player anymore. It only moves team to team. So everybody spins. And
I like that better.
That is nice. I will take Lamar.
All right. So guys, there is a new thing in here called trades. Lamar is a stronghold bonus protector, right? So the thing with trades is if you have a stronghold locked in, those players are ineligible to be taken from you in a trade. So if you better lock in your strongholds as quick as you can, so that way nobody can steal those guys away from you.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So it's my turn to spin this bad boy. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's on that first spin. There's that glitch, but it doesn't seem to do it after that. And there's a few teams that I usually reroll almost every single time. Unless I get one for this team, I will reroll every time. So I am not going to take a second player off from Saints. And I get another team that I reroll every
Oh,
single
the
time.
Titans! Congratulations on that one.
But guess what? Because there's trade, Scotty. So guess who gets the Titans now? Since he wanted to go and open his big mouth. If I get a trade, it's coming your way.
I don't care.
Oh, you will.
Yes, there's a strategy though.
Oh, you guys spin again. You had the Chiefs, so you just lost the Chiefs for us.
That's good.
That's
They
all right.
suck anyways.
I don't think they're that good of a
They're
draw.
not.
Yep. Denver.
Denver?
One player off of Denver.
God. I'm trying to remember the points. You didn't change the points at all, did you?
Not yet. I'm actually good. Thank you for bringing that up. I am gonna resync it tonight, so it'll update. It probably won't be a massive change, but it'll be an update.
Is it just saying one player for me?
Yes, sir.
All right. You know what? I think the points are high on this guy. Put him in the running back. Put RJ Harvey.
That's what I thought you were gonna take. All right, Dano. Let's see who you get.
Give me something good, baby.
Oh, you're gonna take the Vikings from us. That's
Oh,
good.
God, man.
Perfect.
That's what we love.
I love you guys not getting good players.
Oh, you get Packers for 3 players.
We're gonna
take them or
reroll.
are you gonna reroll?
We're
I
gonna
don't blame
reroll.
you. All right, Dan does not have a reroll, and Scott does not. No, he still does. He did not.
I
use
still
it.
do.
Oh, what a terrible reroll! It's
That was
the
a
worst.
bad
Pittsburgh at
reroll, dude. Let me go ahead and just put Jalen Warren on there.
Who else you taking?
Oh, I got to take all 3?
Yes.
Yes,
You
sir.
got, no, 2. There's 2. It's only 2.
2.
Give me Metcalf, I guess. Oh, God.
All right. Let's see who I get.
Horrible.
Dallas. I'll take that. I'll take CD Lamb. So the trades, so everybody knows, the trades are not eligible until all 3 people have at least 3 players on their team. So if it's 2,
wow.
3, or 4, you have to have at least 3 players on every team before any trades or waiver wire event are eligible.
Oh, wow. What did I get?
Buffalo, 1 player.
Oh, lock Mr. JA17 in.
You sure?
Yep.
I think he wants Kyle Allen, actually.
All right, Dano. Let's see who you
Let's
get.
do it.
Do. Carolina respin. Thank God you took them off the board. Ooh, you got Washington, 3 players though. And you don't have.
All right, give me Jaden.
But you do. So now you lock in Jaden, which gives you a stronghold, so nobody can take either of your quarterbacks now.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Who else you want?
Go. I guess I'll take Scary Terry. I'm not happy about this.
That's a stack.
Stack bonus though.
And then let me go ahead and take. Let me take the running back.
Krosky Merritt.
Who is it? Yeah, I'll take Bill, I guess.
All right. And then answer your question, Mr. Crimson. The trade, you had a question about a trade right here. Yeah, when you trade, you get to pick the slot player goes in. No, you don't. When you're sending a player away, it automatically locks them into the right spot. So that way you can't, jack their super flex spot with a flex player or something like that. So that is not an option when you trade away. But when you do swap, though, you do have to pick a player that's eligible to go into the position that you're swapping to. So you can't pick a player who's a wide receiver in a flex spot to swap him with a running back in your running back slot. You can't do that. So and it's all automatic. So you just know it'll tell you which player is eligible when you hover over him or when you see the highlighted eligibility for him. And
Wow.
So I tried to give you everything you can so you know exactly who you can and can't trade for.
Nice.
Oh, we just lost JSN.
Love it.
Nice. I can get Drake May. I'll take Drake. That's 4 out of the 5 quarterbacks. So either me or Scott is going to get asked out on the quarterback.
Who is that?
Philly with 3.
Nice.
Philly with
Eagles
3.
and-
That's
Eagles
really
with
nice.
3.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that for sure. I'm gonna
Okay.
take. Let's see here. Give me Saquon, and I'm gonna go. Give me Jalen Hurts, and give me Devontae Smith.
Okay, so you're gonna lock in Hurts, which then means your stronghold is not there for quarterbacks. And then you said who else? Devontae
Smith.
All right, Dan, you are up. Let's see who you get.
Let's do it.
Houston 1.
Give me Nico.
All right, it's starting to get down to the nitty gritty here. You should be having an event happen here soon too.
Yeah, Cleveland.
I'll take Carol Fannin. Gives me a top 5 tight end. Oh, there it is. Scotty, you got a waiver wire. So who are you going to drop?
I am going to drop. I can't see the points. So
You have 997 for Josh, 712 for RJ Harvey, 864 for Saquon, 849 for Malik, and 626 for Devontae.
Yeah, RJ Harvey.
All right. Dan, let's see what you get. Oh, you got a special. You get to trade away a player to one of us. So you pick your player, and then it'll highlight which guy you can do, who you can send him to, or whose roster which you want to send him to.
We're gonna take Bill.
And who you send him to, me or Scott?
I'm gonna put him on your team.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's how that works.
You're sure about that?
Yeah. Yes.
Fine.
Yes,
All right. I guess I got stuck with Bill.
So he doesn't. So he doesn't get one back then.
No, that swap you get one back.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
I like this.
I
I
like
like
that.
that there's events like this now.
I got. Do I have my reroll? I don't. Shit. All right. I guess I'll just have to go tootin'. All right, Scott. Hey. And now that both of you have had an event, by the way, you are no longer eligible for another event in this game.
Oh, really?
Only one per player. Yeah, so that way it doesn't always get the same guy doesn't get them all the time.
Okay. How many for Arizona?
1.
One?
Uno mas.
Give me Trey McBride.
All right, Dano.
Let's do it.
You got the Raiders with 2.
All right, give me Genty. Give me Brock.
That's the right move. That's 3 of the 5 top tight ends gone. So there's only 2 more of those. 1 more quarterback left. Oh, I get H-Hand.
Funny how that just happens to land on you, huh?
Give me the Lions.
You got the Bears. Oh, spin again. No Bears. There goes one of our other tight ends. Oh, you got the Hawks. You lucky fuck.
Damn it.
Who is it?
It's Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Yeah, put Mr. Bijan in there.
At the top.
Yeah, I heard he doesn't want Bijan. Did you hear that? He doesn't want Bijan. That's what he said.
I heard. Oh, I'm assuming you're taking London also, right?
Oh, it's 2 players?
3.
I got to take 3?
You got to take 3.
Wow. Well, lock in Bijan, lock in. So what do I have left? Just flexes, right?
You have 1 flex. London I put in already for you because you talk too slow.
Okay.
So I put London in because I thought you were going to say London.
All right, then put in in the flex, put in Pitts.
Yeah, it's the only option really. All right, Dan.
Let's do it.
I still got a reroll.
Rams 1.
Puka.
Oh man, you lucky bastard! Does that lock you in a stronghold for receivers? No, it does
Sure
not.
does.
No,
Come on.
you don't. You only have your stronghold for your quarterback so far. You are the only one with a stronghold, actually. Ooh, trade swap. Ooh, looky. I got Cookie. Uh-oh. So what do I do here? So since somebody was nice enough to send me Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to go after one of your running backs. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this guy right here from Scott.
Of course you are.
Wait, Oh, okay. So you could take, you just can't take the ones that aren't locked. That makes sense.
Yes. So like I can't take your quarterbacks no matter what I do.
Yeah. Okay.
And I would take Josh Allen right here, but I don't have a super flex to swap him with, so I can't do that. I'm not going to swap him with Drake May because that's not going to really do
But
me any
Bill
good.
for Bijan is ridiculous. Damn.
Bill for Bijan is legitimately the best option I've got, so I am taking that.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's pretty gay.
That's rough, dude.
Scott's so upset.
Oh my god, that's
So
rough, dude. That's brutal.
That's probably like a 600-point swing.
Literally.
Oh man, that's great. All right, you want to put Bucky on your squad now? You got Tampa Bay in 1.
Yeah, just put Bucky.
Oh, that's awesome that we ended up having that happen. Niners in 3, Dano.
All right, we're gonna take McCaffrey, and we'll take Mike Evans there.
And that's the end of Dan's squad. Dan has 9,780 points. He's probably gonna win. And if you run out of teams on the wheel resets. So you can actually get the opportunity to go after players again. And look at that. Now guess what I get to do? I get to make sure Scott doesn't get Bijan again, even though I know he can't no matter what anyway. I get to lock him in with a Jahmyr Gibbs and do a stronghold, baby.
Yeah, I needed the Lions.
Jets.
We'll re-roll there.
Oh, you do have a reroll.
Oh, the reroll.
Damn it. Damn it, Scott.
Spin again.
Son of a prison.
Wow, what is that?
We got the Chargers and the
I wanted Bros so bad.
The Raiders left.
So how many Bengals do I get?
None.
It's the Bengals.
It's a
you don't get
respin.
any. It's the respin.
Oh,
Nobody
are you
gets a
serious?
Nope. You're going to get a Charger.
Oh.
You get one Charger in your
Marion Hampton.
And I have 3 spots left, so I got a shot at actually beating you, Dan. I could still get there. I'm going to get Indy, obviously, so that means I get Jonathan Taylor.
With 1? How's that work? So now this thing's going to reset?
Yeah, it resets.
This guy's doing some what? You know
Yeah,
what?
but you can't get the same players if we already have them on our roster.
No, the players would if it lands on a team, whatever players are left are available. Not you can't add the same player. Like if I get Detroit, I can't add another Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
He's already gone.
Yep.
I mean, come on, that would be cheating.
Give him the Steelers.
Oh, look at that. And that means Jaden's gone, right? Yeah. See, so I can't take Jaden to add him to my super flex.
Oh, so you can go ahead and take.
And I can't take, since he took 3 players, my best option left is Antonio Williams.
All right, I like this then. That's fine.
Yeah. Now you ain't bitching, are you? You fucking motherfuckers.
Put Rashad White in there. You love Rashad White.
No, Antonio Williams is going in there, and I'm probably just now not able to catch you because of that.
Yeah, tough one, really.
Damn it. Fucking Trevor Lawrence, are you kidding me? You got us by 500, you son of a prison, dude.
I know. Dan's really good at this game. I don't know what it is, but just much better.
You guys want to do one more? I know Scott does after getting Bijan.
Yeah, I got Bijan taken away. That was just not right.
He said that was just not right.
That screwed my
Him and Bry just always got an issue. Just always.
That just screwed me. No, but Dan's team was better. Even if I had Bijan, I don't think I would have beat him.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Who's it going to be for the start? Oh, dude, got Dan.
It's Dugong. Hit it.
Yeah, this update's way better.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, this little right here glitch needs to fix, but I'll fix that first roll glitch.
It only does that for the first roll, though, right?
Yeah, it's just the first roll. It's just a glitch on the first roll.
Go ahead and
You got
give
one for
me
Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
I mean, Jacob. I should have just said Green Bay, but
And you're
that
gonna
doesn't
fix the
matter.
scoring tonight. You said that'll be for tomorrow.
It'll just update the rankings tonight. Yeah, so it won't be like a crazy huge change. Probably it'll just be current rankings update.
Now, are we gonna be able to update the rankings as the weeks go on for the year?
No, it's gonna be eventually. It's gonna live as a yearly update because it's not based on like a specifically based on like a draft tool for this, seasons or anything like that. But I'm thinking about it like Madden. Like every year we'll do a ranking update. That'll be the year, and then so on and so forth.
Yep, gotcha.
So I got Houston in 1. Gosh, man.
Take Nico and move on.
I know. I just don't like having to put somebody on my team like that to start out. Minnesota in 1.
Nice.
Take that in
JJ, get Jetta. Get Jetta's in there.
Nice. Span it.
Dan, Chicago with 3.
Oof. That's not really too bad.
Let's. All right, you know what? I'll play it. That's fine. Go down.
Who you
Give me
taking?
the quarterback. Give me the tight end.
And one more.
And we'll take Mr. Burden as well.
Oh, I hate losing Detroit.
I love when you lose Detroit. It's my favorite.
Dallas in 1. Okay, at least I can put CD.
Nice start.
Well, that's not bad. Rams in 1. We know where Scott's going.
Yes, sir. Give me one, Mr. Puka Nakua.
Puka.
New England in 1, Dan.
We're going to take Drake at the second quarterback position.
Ooh, all right. Give me an event. Nope. Yeah, I'll take this, though. It's even better. Josh Allen. And I am going James Cook. Scott, Kansas City in 3.
I don't even like that. Well, I'll take it. Give me Ken Walker. Give me Ken Walker, and even though I don't want to do this, just give me Rice, and just give me Mahomes.
I can't believe you played that.
Yeah, I want to save my reroll.
Yeah, I got you.
Cincy in 1.
Give me Mr. Jamar Chase, please. Bang, bang.
Arizona in 1, huh? I'm going to take Trey McBride.
Give me an event.
Nope.
No events for
Pittsburgh in
you,
1.
but Pittsburgh.
No, we'll be rerolling that.
So much for saving it.
That's how bad Pittsburgh is.
Giants in 1.
Ooh.
Put Neighbors in the flex.
Nice. Scott Strong.
Dan has Jacksonville in 3.
We're going to re-roll that.
Oh, he does got a reroll. Nice reroll.
Yeah, fuck them.
Washington
They get
in
nothing. We'll take Scary Terry, I guess. It's fine.
Atlanta in 3. All right. Let's go ahead and
Come
lock down.
on with this
Bijan.
guy. Gotta
And let's go ahead and lock down
horseshoe up
Drake.
his butt.
And we'll go ahead and put Kyle Pitts right here because he will be my trade away guy if I get the opportunity.
Ooh.
This might be an event for you, Scott. Nope. I lied. Miami in 3.
Are you
Good thing you
serious?
saved that reroll.
Well, it was either that or Pittsburgh. I mean, how worse could it
I would
be?
have taken 1 Pittsburgh over 3 Dolphins.
Yeah.
Same.
No, it was 3. It wasn't it 3 Pittsburgh? Or no,
No,
one
it's just
Pittsburgh.
1.
It was just one.
This is so bad. How many flex spots do I have left?
You have 2 flexes and a super flex, and 1 running back spot.
Oh, okay. Then put a Chan in the running back,
I figured that much.
and then freaking A, man. Are you serious? I don't know. I guess I'll just try a stack. I guess give me Malik Willis and whoever the number 1 is there.
Number 1 receiver would be Chris Bell.
Oh God, give me an event.
Good Lord.
I know that destroyed my team right there.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that hurts. That one hurts. Carolina in 3. Jesus, top a couple bad rolls in a row. Dan?
Carolina in 3?
Yep.
Oh, fucking fuck. Come on. I don't have a reroll at all.
No.
Oh,
No, you
great.
used it.
So Clem's going to win. All right. Give me Tet. I'll take Chuba.
You want him in the running back?
Yeah.
And final guy?
I don't even know. Just click. I guess
Jalen
Coker.
Coker?
Yeah, that's fine.
Best option.
I need a.
All right,
I
let's
need
have
an
an
event.
event.
I need an event.
Yay! I get to trade somebody away. Oh, yay.
Oh, that's so nice. It's crazy
Let's
how
see,
you
who's
just
my
get.
lowest guy here? Let me go ahead and
It's
set
crazy how you
There
just
go.
keep getting all the good shit, huh?
You know what I'm going to do
Crazy.
is I'm going to send Kyle Pitts over to. Let me see here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This is going to be a sneaky fun move right here, guys. You're going to love this one. So events lock after 1 roster fills. And because Dan has only 1 roster spot left, if I were to send this player over to Dan, that means Scott is no longer eligible for an event, which means Scott will be stuck with Chris Bell on his roster.
I think that is fantastic.
No,
And that's what we're going to do. So now Dan is now full at 8,115 total points.
Son of a bitch.
And Scott is now spinning.
Why don't
There's
I
no
get an
event
event?
available.
I never got an event yet.
Hate losing.
Because I just locked the events by filling a roster.
Once you fill a roster, the events there's no more events for nobody.
Yep. So that way nobody could steal from anybody who's locked roster or anything like that.
Oh, I should still be able to steal from you. That
Yeah,
needs
that's
to
a
be
good point,
changed.
by the way.
That needs to be changed. That needs to be changed.
Bry Jr. over here.
I mean, we could look at that. I could look at changing it.
Yeah, why
to
can't I steal from an
like, you
unclosed
could-
roster?
You just can't attack once a roster is locked.
Yeah, I can't attack Dan.
So once
'cause
a
he's
roster
closed.
is full, it is locked, but the rest
Yeah.
are still available.
I do
could
think
talk
you
to it
should
about
be able
that.
to attack a lock team. As
I
well.
could probably make that adjustment. It probably won't be too big a deal.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
So what did I roll?
Indian
You
3.
got Indian 3.
Okay. Ty Warren is in the tight end.
Obviously.
And then what do I have left? Just super flex?
Yeah,
Nope,
no,
a flex.
just
You got a
regular
flex. You're gonna take Jonathan Taylor, I'm assuming.
Okay.
You got 9,147. so you
Scott
beat
wins
Dan,
already.
But I've still got a chance, and I've
No,
got
he's still
4
got
open spots. I got 3
4
open
open
flex and a
spots.
super flex, and a lot of opportunity for some bonuses.
I think that he's cooking these games, buddy. That's what I want
I
to look
lost
into.
the first game.
Let me go ahead and just look at your spin finger next time you're clicking. I'm gonna need to see that.
I got Jackson Smith and Jigba right there, which locked me in for another bonus, and I'll go ahead and put Brock Bowers right here to lock me in for another stronghold bonus,
Crazy how,
which now gives me the lead.
of course.
Look at the
And I'm
Crimson.
3 strongholds. I could still get my my Grand Slam. This could turn out to be like a leaderboard style game right here. Jeez Louise. I need let's see who's on the board left that I could get me there. I need Baltimore so I can get Lamar because I need that quarterback for the stronghold.
Anyone but Baltimore, baby. Come on.
He's the only one left. That's the only one left.
Anyone.
Baltimore!
Come on.
There we go.
That's horseshit. Oh my God.
Woo! Look at that.
What
man.
a trash. You know what?
And the Grand Slam on a 3-player game.
You know what? Next
Unbelievable.
time he's not allowed to spin, Scott. He's cheating.
Oh my
I know he
God.
is.
11,600, and I still have one whole position left to go. And a reroll in case this is a crap team. Oh, it's a crap team. Let's use the reroll.
Give him Cleveland.
The Chargers. I'll take Mario
yeah,
Hampton.
it's okay.
Fill out this roster. This is look at that score. 12,476 points with an
Too
A+ roster grade.
Disgusting.
What?
Wow.
Disgusting.
That's okay. It didn't make the leaderboard, so nobody cares nobody knows except me and Dan.
You see this nice pretty button that says download share card? That means everybody's gonna know.
Oh my God. I don't like when he wins at this game. I'm going to be honest with you. It makes me sick.
I mean, I didn't just
to see
win
him so
at
happy
this
right
game.
now.
I destroyed you guys at this game. Like, this was ridiculous.
You lost the first game. We don't even have to talk about this. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
All right.
I
Well,
mean-
anyways, so love the updates though. They are really
Yeah.
cool. Just the one little bug that you got to fix is that got to be able to got to be able to have an event with unclosed rosters.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Basically, just let the events happen to anybody who's not on a lockdown roster.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. But no, I love the updates. They're cool, and I think that's going to bring a little bit more strategy going forward, and that's what we like here at Sudden Death: strategy games.
Exactly. Yeah, this is a lot of there's a lot of enhancements on that multiplayer now, and it really is going to be a lot better with those new changes. And the leaderboard has been just cooking, baby. Like, people are locked in on that leaderboard right now. I could go back here. Let's go look at this lobby and see where everybody's at already, and just give you guys a quick little update here. It looks like the Crimson Ghost, our buddy right here, he is sitting here at 10,297 already to start out today. Yeah, I would love to see you cannot trade and already played. Yeah, I like that idea too, making sure that once a trader is traded, that it's not allowed to be retraded or moved again, like I did with Tchaikovsky Merritt. Although it was nice to be able to get somebody sent to me and then be able to send him away though too. So that I kind of like that option as well. So that's something I'll have to go back and forth on.
No, we appreciate everybody's input on the beta testing. It like Sean said, there's a lot of updates that he did that were brought to us by you guys beta testing. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so many things that you guys have done and told me that have helped. Like this whole trade setup, everything with the trades and the trade swap, trade give, trade take, all that. I said them all wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. All of those came from you guys. We talked about the potential of a trade thing somehow, but we didn't really have any kind of fine-tuned way to do it. And you guys all did a pretty great job giving us some ideas that helped us really pinpoint exactly the best way to incorporate it. So far, so good. I think we've kind of nailed on the head at it a little bit as far as how we brought these things on. And, there's going to be a lot more redesigns, a lot more things coming as we move forward. But the main functionality of the game, I think we're 90% of the way there. I really do.
Yeah, for sure. It's beautiful. It's a great game too. Great game.
It is so much fun, man. And we get these friend zones in here where you can challenge each other. And, I eventually want to have a little chat room in there too, so people can talk mess to each other, especially within a game. Because, it's a lot of fun when we're doing it right here on the air. But, man, can you imagine being able to talk mess to your opponent on the little chat room too while you're going back and forth? I know Martin Brundle, Crimson, you guys have been playing quite a bit of these multiplayer games. It's been that would just, I think, add another dynamic to it that make it for even more fun.
That'd be great.
So awesome, man. I'm really glad that you guys played that one with me and you guys enjoyed those updates, worked really hard on that stuff over the last few days. So it is nice to hear people enjoy it.
Yeah, you're kicking ass, dude.
Dan will like this one.
Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get this going.
That is coming. All right. I got to look. And obviously, we're beta testing everything right now. We're getting everything in place. But at some point in time, the legalities of what I can and can't do with daily tournaments and buy-ins and things and all that is going to come into play. Functionality first, gambling later. Right.
Yeah. And I want to thank. Yeah. And I want to thank everyone again for obviously watching the show and subscribing to our YouTube channel. We are up to 275 subscribers.
Dang.
We picked up 3 more this show. Wow. So we really appreciate it. We are just curb stomping the sudden death or curb stomping over there at DGen Fantasy.
You guys are breaking up. I think you guys are both going through a tunnel at the same time. That's the craziest thing I've ever.
I mean, we are just leaving them behind. It's
you know what? I would like to say that one of our members is legally handicapped and can't show up to any of the shows that he plans. So you know what? We're down a member.
At all the rallies that he's been in for the last couple of days during this month, that he'd be able to get you guys a few more subs here and there.
I mean, it is Pride Month. I mean, you guys should be like killing the subs.
I mean, with the 2 gayest football fans of all time on one show, we should be the biggest thing going right now. But you know what? They don't want to work hard. They just want to wear half shirts and go party. That's all.
Look at this. The Crimson. He just went and subscribed to DGen. Way to go there, Crimson. Yeah.
Look, and I'll tell you about that. No jokes aside, though, no joke at all with Dan. Honestly, does a great job with bets. And if you go and you listen and you guys are into sports betting, you will win some money if you follow along with them. Oh, yeah. Follow some of their betting. It's for sure. Almost guaranteed a lot.
No, I can't wait till the football season and with this betting and with what they do over there at DGen. I mean, they kill it over there. I didn't bet last year with them because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to follow. I'm going to write these bets down. I'm going to see if they're winning or not.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I tracked them. They are winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. See, here he says, "Who is the strapping beardless guy?" And we all know who he's talking about. And that is Bry, the best looking Asian you'll ever meet.
Oh my God!
No, the strapping beardless guy is Rocky.
It's Rocky.
He's
talking about Rock.
Of course, I was joking.
Oh, okay, good. I was so concerned.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I thought you were losing your mind over
I
there.
know.
That was a bad one. That was such a bad one. I just missed completely on that.
Yeah, that was bad, dude. Good Lord.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that's Rocky, though. That's who we're talking about, who's really been enjoying his Pride Month right now. And so, yeah.
The kid is moving and shaking.
I mean, he is, right? He's got himself a new colon. He's ready to roll. I mean, farting like he's a brand new man.
All right, real quick, Dan, who do you got in this game? Netherlands and Morocco.
I have Morocco winning this game. So
okay, so are you taking money line? Money line?
If you take Morocco to qualify plus 137, because I do think that it could go to extra time or something like that. I don't want to get hooked by the 90-minute line. So Morocco plus 137 to qualify from this game. I think Netherlands is good. I think a lot of people will be on the Netherlands. Morocco is a great team, man. And I think they're poised again to make a deep run.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this game.
This is going to be, and there's been 2 really good games today. This is going to be the best.
Yeah, this is going to be a slugfest for sure. I can't wait.
It's going to be a tight game. I'd take the under on this game, guys.
Awesome, man. And you know what? I tried to keep us.
You heard it here first.
By doing 3 segments to keep us shorter, and here we are at over 2 hours again. So I'm really sorry, guys, if you had to suffer through all this time with us, and if you enjoyed it, thanks for being here. And please like and subscribe while you're doing it. But again, for myself, Sean, Trader Clem, my co-host Scott, Run the Hurry Up, and my other co-host, Double Down Dan, Double Duke on Dan, or Double Devil Duke on Dan, or whatever you want to call him. And remember, join us on Thursday for our Good Buddy Cyborg Show, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast for a live draft episode streaming on both our channel and his for all 3 of us and us here at Sudden Death Fantasy Sports. We are out of here.
See you later.